Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Sheila Bila, and I'm coming to you real quick, really quick. Tyler Perry Sistas, season 6, episode 5, I believe. Y'all, I'm not going to do a play-by-play. I'm just going to talk about what happened real quick, and I'm going to get off of here. My life has been lifing. I know I'm coming real late with this Tyler Perry talk through, but it was a thunderstorm that happened, and they said it was a thunderstorm. I thought it was a little tornado or something, because when I tell you power outages everywhere, trees falling, power lines are down, it was just really crazy. My lights had went out for some time. They came back on, and my sister-in-law, her lights went out, and she's been at my house or whatever, but we're working through everything. It's just been a lot going on. So yeah, and I actually just watched Sistas. So I said, well, let me just go ahead and talk to y'all about it, because at first I was just like, I'll just wait until it comes on again and kind of talk about it, but I'll just go ahead and talk about it real quick. But yeah, and it's just gonna be something real simple, quick. Karen know who her baby daddy is, and Karen says she ain't telling nobody. She just gonna wait until she tells the father first, then she'll tell the girl second. She said she took the pre-paternity test. She had Aaron DNA, and that's how she figured out who her baby daddy was. I guess process of elimination, because if it ain't Aaron's, it's Zach's, pretty much. The girls feel, well, Danny, with her little bitty shirt on, and she had to button up. Danny, she thinks that Sabrina knows. She thinks that she thinks Andi knows. Everybody knows about her, but yeah, don't nobody know. Karen says she gonna wait, and that's pretty much how that was, right? They just happy. Andi is happy that Karen is still alive. She's amongst the land of the living in the home of the brave. So she's just happy about that. All right, so Danny feels like that it's Aaron's baby, because you know how that preacher's semen is. I guess it travels, honey. The preacher's got the good semen. I don't know. But she feels like that. And then also, I think one of the girls said that Karen was pretty calm in the way that she was feeling, because she always wanted Zach to be the baby daddy. So she was really calm. So she might has the results that she wanted. Also, I wanted to point out that when Danny was talking to Sabrina, she said, Karen likes to drag things out. And I just thought that was kind of funny, or imitating life, because Tyler Perry likes to drag things out. I was like, okay, Tyler, tell us you're going to drag it out without telling us you're going to drag it out. Anyway, so that's pretty much how that was. Gary calls Andi. Andi says she's been smoking on whatever Danny gave her. She real high right now. She don't know if he wants to come over right now, because she may say something to him that may hurt his feelings, but he don't care. You know how he is. He's persistently Gary. So he want to hear it, good, bad, and indifferent. But he always think that he can sway Andi into doing what he wants her to do, or be whatever he wants her to be in the moment. So he comes over there, child. When I tell you, Andi gives Gary an earful of things that he thought he wanted to hear, but come to find out he really didn't. Child, she done told this man that she really don't really like him like that. He really ain't her type. She likes 6'5". And also, she said that Robin was a little bit longer. Gary says impossible, but apparently she knows. And I was just like, okay, well, Danny confirmed that Gary was kind of, hanging to his knees. So I'm just like, well, if Gary hanging to his knees, then Robin must be hanging to his shin or his ankles or something. I don't know. But I know one thing, that Andy might need a good might need a hysterectomy in a minute, because this is a lot of length going on here. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The point is, she says that Gary has too much baggage, and the only reason why she put up with him for so long is because she was lonely. And when a woman gets lonely, they just pretty much want some sex. And they were really good in that department. So, hey, yeah, you call and he comes. I guess in that order. All right, so that's pretty much what that is, Gary. She told you, Andi. She told Andi. Told you, Gary. Gary, Andy told you, I don't know if you want to come over here today because I'm finna tell you how I really feel. And that's how she feel. All right, so Calvin gets furniture out of his storage for Maurice in the apartment. Maurice looking at this furniture like, what in the world is loud going on today? But hey, Calvin says it's eclectic. I mean, I thought the furniture looked relatively nice. Maybe not together, but separate. Maybe they can put a chair over in Maurice's room, and then they can put the other chair over in Calvin's room, and then leave the sofa in the living room. I mean, at least Maurice, you got somewhere to sit. You can probably go to sleep on the couch. You ain't got to come in your house and twirl around and hit the floor. You can actually sit in a chair. I mean, be grateful, be thankful. You know what I'm saying? And also, Calvin says he gonna pay the rent. Not half the rent, not part of the rent, but the whole rent. Still, be thankful. Just tell the man thank you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. All right. So now you have who else? What didn't happen? Because I want to get to the part that I want to get to. Because I guess it wasn't nothing that really stood out to me. Oh, Pam called Karen and told Karen, you need to go ahead and get on Zach about this money because he offered it to you. Now, you know Fatima is crazy, so you might want to go ahead and catch him before Fatima get a hold to that ear. You hear me? But anyway, yeah, I think that was pretty much everything that really stood out. Oh, yeah. Karen don't want to fool with Calvin. Karen don't want to fool with Aaron no more. She don't want to fool with him because she said that Aaron is not about to make Karen crazy. But to Calvin's defense, that woman that showed up, Calvin did say, look, Karen, I didn't know where we were in this relationship. As much as I tried to pursue you, you kept turning me away. You couldn't make up your mind and what you wanted. But really, Aaron, she did make up her mind. You just kept coming and coming and coming. And she kept telling you no and no and no. And then you wore her down like Steve Urkel did Laura Winslow until she just finally gave in and started to halfway like you. And then when she started to like you, your butt ended up having some crazy woman chase you around the doggone Chevy Tahoe in front of the salon. And now her salon is on fire. Now, I'm not saying that they did it, but he said it was a homeless man that set it up. But hey, it is what it is. Every time that, literally almost every time Karen gives Calvin a shot, something traumatic always happened in her face. The first time, Aaron's wife shot her in the face. Her house got robbed. Now her salon is burnt down. Every time it's with Calvin. Every single time. Something traumatic happens to Karen every time she is with Calvin. Period. And she just like, I don't think I want to do this no more. So can you please leave? And she said, you're not about to make her crazy. I'm not about to do it. I thought you were too good to be true. So she said, I'm good on you right now. And of course, we all know that Aaron is now I say Calvin, y'all, I mean Aaron. All this happened with Aaron. But yeah. All this happened with Aaron. The wife getting shot, house getting robbed, broke into, salon caught on fire. All when she was with Aaron. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what follows Aaron, but a lot does, especially when it comes to Karen. But anyway, so, and also one more thing too. Aaron was asking Karen, did she want help with the salon? And she told him no, that she already had the money. I said, oh, okay, so you done made up in your mind that Zach gonna give you this money, and you ain't even called him yet. So we already know where it's going, y'all. Do we know where it's going? We know where it's going. All right, so he going about his life. So this is the moment that I wanted to talk about. When Karen calls Zach on the phone. Child, they on this phone talking like they ain't never stopped talking. Like they ain't never really went through nothing. And that's the one thing about death. Death does bring about a different awareness. You know what I'm saying? It kind of makes everything that was quote unquote big small, because at the end of the day, you wouldn't be here because I thought you was dead. But Zach, you. Karen! You was showing out. Now I know that was you was with her for a while and she could possibly have your baby. And I get it. I get it. But I just wanna play devil's advocate in this moment. And I hate saying devil's advocate. I just wanna be another voice in this moment because you still supposed to be with Fatima. Now I said all the while, I don't think nobody should suppress how they feel. Because if you suppress how they feel, then that stuff comes out in different ways. And I'm just looking at it like this. Me as a woman, I want to know how you really feel because I want to know how to walk around you or if I need to be with you or not. So go ahead, go on cry. Go on do what you need to do because that lets me know where your heart really is. I mean, maybe it's in grief. I don't know. But I know how to move now that I know how you really feel. Don't hide nothing from me. Go on, let it out. Go on, cry. Go on, holler because I want to see it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I got to log into my computer, y'all. Hold on real quick. Child, wrong password. Okay, but anyway, so Karen calls Zach on the phone, and when I tell you they talking like they best friends, like they lovers and friends, like I'm glad you called, I'm glad you answered, I'm just glad to hear your voice. I'm glad that that you alive. All this all this soft talk, all this talking like they new, like they in a relationship. That's how they talking. They got the voices on, the soft voice. Zach smiling in his voice. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say you can hear a smile over the phone? Child, you can see all of Zach's teeth and grins over the phone. Like you can feel it, you can see it. You know what I'm saying? That yes. So it's just like they bringing up old times. You know how it is when you get to reminiscing about old stuff. That stuff don't be going away like that. I'm just like, this is the craziest thing. This is the craziest thing. So I'm like, where are we going? Where are we going with this? Is this finna be a entanglement? Like, is this finna be a love triangle? Because I'm just looking at the fact that Fatima has helped Zach through a lot of things. Fatima has helped Zach, with the chain breakers. Fatima has helped Zach when he was homeless, sleeping on the couch. You know what I'm saying? You driving her car, you helping her with custody. Well, she's helping you with custody. She's helping. Now y'all just went over to Heller house and your child down there playing in a ditch with a big wheel. She helping you through all of this. And I know in this moment when you see everything that's going on with Karen, it's like everything that Fatima has ever did or ever meant, everything that the feelings that you had for her, it's like they just kind of, I don't know, they got pushed to the side because of this moment. And I was just like, how are we going to do this? Like, how are we going to do this? Because I was so confused as the way that they were talking on this phone. They were talking on the phone like they about to get back together. And the only reason why it stopped is because Fatima came in there. Because mind you, Zach can't see Fatima all day. And also mind you, Preston came over there telling Zach, dude, we know that you like and love Karen or whatever, but you was doing a little bit too much. And I guess it probably really didn't dawn on him like that. Because when he was talking to Karen, he talking about, I love you and I'm glad you here and this and this and that and that. And then Fatima walks in. Now, mind you, too, Fatima was over there at the bar when she was talking to Angela. And I think Angela had gave her just a little bit of insight on, the woman about dead and all this stuff. So I think they kind of helped Fatima in her feelings. But whatever help she got, y'all, that helped her went out the window. Because when she saw his face and the way that he was talking to Karen, and she could feel the emotions on the way that he was on the phone talking to Karen, She was just looking at him like, this is how you really feel. Like, everybody is telling how they really feel on this episode, which is crazy. And Karen catches it. She like, oh, your tone done changed, so she must be in there looking at you. And he was just like, yeah, something like that. Now it's code talk. You know how it is when you get caught, you start talking in code. And Karen, she still, I mean, she still was, I don't want to say she being a little messy, but you know the woman right there. But she still like, so you gonna help me? You still, oh yeah, no problem. Oh, so this, that, and that. Oh, yeah. And then she like, I love you. Same here. So I'm like, Karen, you playing it too. Because at first, I felt like Karen was doing really well. You know what I'm saying? Karen was doing really well when it came to Zach and when Aaron was there. But now Aaron done showed out. And so now she going back to what she's used to, which is Zach. And I'm just like, you finna make... She talking about she don't want to be crazy when it comes to Aaron. But girl, you was crazy. You finna be even more crazier when it comes to Zach. Because now Zach is actually giving you an emotion that he hasn't given you in a long time. And those were the exact emotions that she was looking for. And I was just like, oh my God. So are we starting this back up? I'm like, what's going to happen with Zatima? So I'm like, now Zatima, what you going to do? You see how your man feel. So are you going to still stay with him or are you going to leave him? Do you really want to go? Do you really want to stay? All you really need to know is, can you get it together? Can y'all? Because I'm just like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But it is what it is. Let me know how y'all feeling these. I know y'all don't like Karen. I already know. I think I had one commenter says that she likes Karen. But for the rest of y'all, child, Karen can hit them bricks. Because we do. We like how Fatima stepped into her role to be there for her man. But at the same time, I kept telling y'all don't listen to me though. I kept telling y'all, Zach still loves Karen. Now, I didn't think that he loved her to like really do this. Because I was like, you love somebody, but be in love with her. But Zach ain't never stopped saying that he didn't love her. That's one thing he did say. He ain't never said he didn't. But I thought his feelings were changing the more and more that him and Fatima got together. And girl, they got their own show. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what's going to happen with Zatima now that Karen is back. I don't know, y'all. I just think that's real crazy. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about this whole love triangle between Zach, Karen, and Fatima. I'm like, Fatima, if you stay with this man after this, it looked like they might end up breaking up. I don't know. Because she went to the bathroom and she didn't come back out. So maybe Tyler may write it to where Zach and Karen may get back together. I don't know. But then what's going to happen with Fatima? Because Fatima ain't got no friends like that on Sistas. She's a part of the show. So who's she going to talk to? Is he going to merge Sistas and Zatima together? Child, I don't know. But I guess Tyler going to figure it out in the end. But anyway, y'all have a good day. Bye.